I think when I was kid, my mom was always says, "Oh, you're going to be a plastic surgeon, you're gonna, so that way you can make me look pretty, and I'm old." And she always just had this idea I was going to be a doctor,
Yeah.
And I just, that was just, she just always talked about how I was going to go to college and all that stuff. And she ended up passing away my senior year of high school. So after that, I was on my own, and so I actually, for a brief period, I moved back to New York City, where I was from, and I was a homeless person.
Oh wow.
I slept on the streets. I begged for money, and did that for a little while, and learned a lot about what I wanted my life to be like from there. Nothing teaches you more about the need for a sense of security than living like that.
Definitely.
And it was very hard. Very,
And how old were you?
At the time, I was 18, just turned 18.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my mom passed away right after
Oh,
my
yeah,
birthday. So I was just giving it a shot, and then basically eventually I decided, I'm going to go back to Colorado Springs. It's a lot cheaper there. At least it was. I don't know. Rents are going crazy, but at the time it was just really expensive to live there because I was born and raised in New York, and my mom moved me over here when I was 16, and then basically passed away 2 years later. And I said, well, I want to go back to New York City. I'm a New York City guy. And you know what? And I've been back since then. It's a beautiful town. I love it. It's just I don't think I'd want to raise my family there at this point, but I love visiting. It's a great town. It's a lot
I've
of
still
fun.
never been.
Never been?
I need to go.
You gotta go. Don't waste too much time on the touristy stuff. Do some of the stuff in the village. Eat lots of restaurants. The food's amazing.
Okay.
I love Colorado Springs restaurants. We have some great food, and we're starting to, especially in the past couple of years, has just been phenomenal. The influx of great, amazing local restaurants that we're starting to see, and
COVID may have just wiped about 60% of them out.
I'm hoping you're gonna stick in there, because I tell you, there's plenty of. I was sad to see a couple of them have closed. But I really hope that there's a resurgence of that.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
that really just increased. It just brought the culture alive here that we just kind of didn't have. That I felt like when I moved here when I was younger. I felt like, when I first got here, it was like everything was like a Starbucks or a McDonald's. Everything was just like these chain restaurants.
Like a small town kind of.
Yeah, it was. It was like, to me, in my opinion, coming from New York City.
Oh yeah, every city's a small town.
Yeah, to me, it looked like a truck stop. And I was like, what are we doing out here in this podunk town? But over the past few years, it's really flourished, and I just love seeing these restaurants. I love supporting the restaurants. My wife runs About the Springs. It's a Instagram feed where we just go through to these restaurants and take pictures and talk to the people who run the restaurants.
Really?
Yeah, it's on Instagram. It's at About the Springs.
I bet I follow it.
We do. We do tons of stuff. We do giveaways almost every week. One of the restaurants just has us, give away a gift card or something, and so we really try to support that local restaurant scene. I love to cook, so that's a big passion of mine. She loves to cook, and she's amazing at all that. So taking pictures, I'm kind of like fumbly with my phone. She's like super good at it.
Nice.
But it's been really been great, kind of doing that too, getting to meet some of the restaurant owners, and we do also the cleaning. We do a lot of cleaning in a lot of these restaurants too. So
for sure.
Yeah.
I bet that's. Is it connected to her page?
No. It's
and that's not even the purpose of it either.
No, I wouldn't step on that. No, it's just really to support those local businesses. I mean, we don't make any money on it. It's just something we do for fun.
For sure.
And we just really like doing that. I think it's great. And I love eating out, and I love cooking, and I love, going to all these new restaurants. Every time one opens up, we're in there as soon as humanly possible. So I like to support the local community and keep that money local as best I can.
This is a show where we have real conversations with the business owners and entrepreneurs here in Colorado Springs, doing things in the community of Colorado Springs.